Today, we're going to be talking about the man that is ruled by the sun. If you have not checked out the woman that is ruled by the moon, you may want to go to my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you are a man that is ruled by the sun, comment down below. If you are a woman that is dating a man that is ruled by the sun, comment below. So the man that is ruled by the sun is a seer, okay? He can see always 3, 4, 5 steps ahead, okay? Because he's a visionary and he has very, very on point intuition, okay? And this man is very confident. So when this man walks into the room, whether he's going home, his friends or family, his co-workers, like everyone enjoys to have this man around. Okay, he brings up the energy, he brings the spark, he brings life into the room. So people cannot take their eyes off this man. And don't get it twisted, because he does have, envious, jealous, men, because, like the moon, the women are the problem. For the man that is ruled by the sun, it'll be other men that are jealous and envious of this man, because, women just throw themselves at this man. Okay. He's not going around, doing anything, to get attention. He is the attention in the room. So a lot of women want his attention because, they want to be seen as valuable. They want to seem as being worthy in his eyes. But he knows, what the women that are coming towards him want. Okay. He knows that they're insecure. He knows that they want validation, or they need validation. They're trying to make another woman jealous. They're very competitive. So he knows, what type of woman that he's dealing with. And, he usually has his eyes on just one. Okay. So it doesn't really matter how many women that are throwing themselves at him. He knows what he's looking for. And it's never really the women that are throwing themselves at him. Okay. He knows what he wants, and they may not know what, he wants, but he knows, and he keeps his eyes laser focused. Okay. Laser focus on who and what he wants. Okay. Wherever his preference is. So this is why a lot of people love when he comes into the room, because they actually seek his validation. He definitely attracts a lot of moths to flames. He doesn't really, feed the energy, feeders or whatever, or vampires. He gives people just enough. That's if he decides to even entertain them or not. Okay. And this is why a lot of, men are jealous and envious of him, because sometimes he don't even give them the time of day. Like a lot of men want his validation so bad. Okay. And they would do anything to get it, especially negative, attention. Okay. But this man is very spiritually strong. Okay. And just like the sun, if this man is angered, he will burn some shit up. You hear me? Burn it to a crisp. He is not the one. He is a sacred man. He is ruled by the sun. He is not the one to play with. Okay. And if you are his, he is not going to let anyone play with you. Very good friend, very good lover, very good son, very good grandchild. This man protects everything in what he loves. Okay. So he does have a lot of people that love him. Okay. Very great reputation. People just have a lot of good things to say about him. And I'm not talking about the jealous and envious one, but he's literally, what you see is pretty much what you get with this man. But he is a lot like full of surprises. There's a lot of things that people don't really know about him. And it's not like he's keeping secrets or hidden, but there's a lot of things that he keeps to himself. Okay. Or he keeps like close knitted to his chest. Like he keeps his cards to his chest. So even though he's loved by a lot of people, You know, a lot of people don't really know him to the depths, but they know pretty much a lot about him because, he's very transparent about his life, his problems, his lessons. He's always, trying to teach people things. He loves to, have a good conversation with depth. This man also helps, people with their problems. Like, a lot of people come to him for advice. Okay. Again, he's a visionary. He's a seer. He has great intuition, just very spot on. So it's like every time this man is around, he has, the right things to say at the right time. And people just like, man, I needed to hear this. Like, every time I need to hear something at some point, this man is around and he gives it to them, straight, honest, and raw. And that's what people love about him, because he teaches them things that, they wasn't really seeing, or from a different perspective, because this man is ruled by the sun and the sun is in the sky. So it's higher up. He's seeing things that they're not seeing clearly, or he's seeing things that they can't see. So this is why he's very valued and he's very loved and he's very cherished for the people around him, because he's always willing to help. He's always willing to help, and he's always willing to give great advice to the people that he loves, and he's not trying to mislead. And he also doesn't offer any advice just readily. Like, if he don't know you or anything like that, he's not going to extend his advice. If you ask him, yes, but he just don't go out of his way just giving people advice, trying to tell people what they can and cannot do. That's not the type of guy this is. If you are close to him, then that's different. But if you're someone that he don't really know you like that, he's not really just going to force his advice or try to tell you what you should do without asking, okay? He respects your boundaries, and he respects his own boundaries and cherishes his own energy and insight. So this is the type of man that you're dealing with when it comes to, the visionary. Like I told you guys, he has very good intuition. He is a seer. He also, like I said, very great energy, great good vibrations, can lift up a room, good vibes, give people hope, have people believe again. Like, people look up to this man. They see him as a role model. Children want to be like him. His nephews love him. They look up to him. He's a man that people look up to. Very respectable, very honorable, very honest, very transparent, but most of all, he's real. He's real and raw. He's not someone that try to make himself seem like he's perfect. He's very relatable. And, he's quick to tell you, his story, his life story, his trials and tribulations, because, what you see today is a finished product, but, it took him hard work and dedications and fails and, to get to where he is today. And he's proud of his testimony and story, and he's still growing and he's still evolving. So the man that is ruled by the sun is just very dignified. Like, it's nothing like a man that is ruled by the sun. Nothing like it. It's nothing what people have seen before. He's like a wonder. It's like when they find the woman with the moon, it's like, where has she been hiding? And the same feeling when it comes to this man as well, because people ain't never seen or felt this energy before, because his energy is very powerful and his energy is very intense. Okay, you have to understand he's ruled by the sun. Okay, is right in your face, very confident, full of life, full of vitality, want to go here, want to do this, want to travel here, want to do this. Like, this man is just has stories after stories after stories after stories. Okay, this man is living. Okay, he's not busy twiddling his thumbs. He's not busy gossiping about people. This man is busy living his best life, and hopefully you're living yours instead of worried about what he's doing, aka the haters is always worried about what this man is doing. Okay, let's get into his haters, okay, since we're talking about them, but we will keep it short and sweet because, we're not really worried about them too much. But the haters are jealous of this man. They're so jealous, hateful, spiteful of this man, because this man is busy living their life and they're busy trying to be nosy, trying to see what this man is doing. Oh man, he always here, he always there, he always got something going on. And this man is not married. which he typically would want to be married. But if he hasn't found his person yet, or whatever the case may be, and he has women that's interested in him, ooh, they're gonna be so mad. If he's single and he's looking for a partner, oh, they're gonna be so mad because everybody want him. Everybody want him, and I don't know what. Like, they're just mad. People are attracted to him. This is the sun. They have no choice but to be attracted to this man. This man is just, you cannot see him. You cannot see him. You cannot feel his warmth. You cannot help but feel his presence. You cannot help but to be around him. And his haters are mad because nobody really want to be around him like that. They don't emit light. This man emits fire, light, passion, energy. So the haters is mad because he's everything that they're not trying to be, or everything that they cannot be. They're not ruled by the sun. They're just not ruled by the sun. Find you some greater strengths. Like, this man can't help that he's sacred. He can't help that he's divine. So they're just going to have to stay mad and upset that, you know, he's the chosen one. He's the one that women want. He's the man that women will fight about if he allows that, and he doesn't, you know, because when he has his eyes on a woman, okay, I may make that part two. If you are his love interest or something like that, I might make that in part two because it's kind of long and I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but we'll get into love interest later. Okay. So yeah, that's why they're mad, because, you know, they want to be him so bad. And again, he's a seer. He has very good intuition. So he knows, you know, if the man around him or the men are around him does not mean him well. Okay, if they have some type of ulterior motives, trying to infiltrate a secret hater, knowing that, you know, they're jealous and envious. Oh, he already know what you're coming around for, and he's not going to entertain you for that long. You're not going to be able to infiltrate. You're not going to be able to, because he see you. He see you and he feel you, and he's not going to ignore his intuition. His intuition is spot on. His intuition is spot on. So he's going to know exactly why you're around him. He's going to know if you're trying to taint his circle. He's going to know if you're trying to lie about somebody on his circle. He's going to know it. So yeah, the haters are just mad, and they're always trying to put obstacles in this man's way, and they're just mad because he always overcome those obstacles, because he's already seen it. He already got the message. Again, this man is held to a higher perspective. He's up in the sky. He's up in the solar system, while y'all have y'all feet on the ground trying to plot on this man. This man is already looking down and seeing what's going on. He's seeing it, and he's going to eat that obstacle. The obstacle going to be detoured, and whatever, you know, blockages that people are trying to put in his path is going to be detoured. He's still going to get what it is that he wants. He's still going to conquer whatever challenge he has to conquer, and you're going to be just still there being mad. He's 2 steps, 4 steps, 6 steps, 10 steps ahead. And the haters are mad because this man just can't be stopped. This man is just can't be stopped. This man is just out of this world. This man is just out of this realm. So you have to understand, the man that is ruled by the sun, he can give life, and when he decides to burn you to a crisp, there's nothing that you can do. This man knows how to make another person feel small. Again, he's bringing life, he's bringing worth, he's bringing vitality. So when he turns the other cheek, you know, his friendships, if you betray this man, it's going to cost you a lot. If you betray this man, it's going to be serious consequences, again, because he's ruled by the sun, and there's definitely immediate action that has to be taken against you for crossing this man. Okay. And I'm going to discuss that in the next video, his love life, the karma, the betrayal, in part 2. So if you guys want to hear the part 2, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.